Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Where Evil Lives. We are back in the shifting library. When we left our heroes, they had broken into a locked room, which was expressly forbidden by the rules of the library. They
Classic.
battled against. They sacrificed lifeblood to a hellish ritual, battled against hellhounds, let Sif devour the corpses of his hellhound brethren, and found out that basically the entire library was waiting for them outside the door, so they took a rest. And then ventured outside to see what was gonna happen, which is when the peeved librarian that Lily had been repeatedly asking questions, not harassing, asking honest questions, informed them that the head librarian would now see them. And that is where we fade into the scene. The party is all still in this hellish chamber, right? The blood sigils all over the floor and walls. The abyssal runes on the back wall no longer glowing, no longer pulsing with the trapped spirits of the hellhounds. But the doors are open. The library of shades and specters and wraiths is out before you in the library waiting you, and you have been invited. Not clarity, there's no invitation there. It's the head librarian will see you now. What would you all like to do?
Well, I think we're gonna go see the head librarian.
The two wraiths they don't step, they float slightly backwards, right? Allowing the party space, while the rest of the individuals kind of spread out in a large crescent, which leads to the doors to the south, towards the head librarian's chambers.
I'm not going first.
Monica is like, nuh-uh.
Pardon me, coming through.
You can see Linsey as you are the first one brave enough to walk out and kind of like forge forward. The stairs are blockaded by additional specters.
Huh.
One of the librarians, one of the wraiths, kind of floats along with you, kind of like semi-guiding you towards the door, while the other stays in front of the door to the abyssal chamber, watching the rest of the party, basically.
I grab my entourage and head out.
Entourage heads out.
What's happening? Sorry. All right, I'm out. As the head researcher in this party, I also am out. I say, hey guys, what's up?
One of the librarians, one of the wraiths, is just pointing to the doors to the south.
I'll ask this guy. Are we in trouble?
The death room. Good.
Let's throw this out. Let's just odds or evens.
Evens.
Okay. You picked evens, so we're gonna say evens means this is the librarian that you didn't annoy the crap out of.
Woohoo!
Odds is the one you did.
Okay.
It's odds.
Oh no.
Of course.
Hello. He just stares at you grimly and
Yes,
does not answer your question.
Okay.
And just
How rude!
emphatically points at the door.
That's rude.
Stop!
Oh my gosh.
And Peppa got surprised.
Okay. So,
Wow.
Linsey, you walk down to the doors. I'm assuming everyone else is joining you. Does
Yeah.
anyone want... Is there like a order of operations that people want to like open these doors, walk into, blah, 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 blah,
They have the
blah?
lock icon. I don't think I can.
They do have the lock icon currently.
Hey, Lindsay, knock on it again.
I don't. That's gonna cost a permanent charge on it. I don't wanna.
It'd be funny though.
It
All right,
would
whatever.
be funny.
All right, whatever. As we gather, I knock. I say, tick 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 tick. Sorry, no, I do manly. Rap 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 rap.
There's a click.
I give it one of those slow opens. The
You open the doors into a small office chamber.
Okay. Hey, what's up?
Within this chamber,
Oh,
you see
sorry,
a
she's-
spectral half-orc woman hovering
Half-orc
over an
spectral.
iron desk upon which a magic lantern swirls with unnatural blue light. Her face is furrowed. She's looking down as she examines some tomes and notes before her. And she looks annoyed or frustrated. Glass cases on the walls display jeweled rods, staves, wands, orbs, all interspersed between little metal shelves and other little trinkets. As you call out to her, speak out to her, Nymdaer, she looks up, and you all are greeted to the visage of Kiona the Dreadlord, head
That's an
librarian
entourage.
of the Shifting Library.
Goats can wear armor, huh? That's cool.
As she looks up at you,
Well, she's not a ghost, is she?
Well, she looks ghostly to me.
she is spectral.
Oh, okay. Well,
As she
apparently,
looks up at
yes,
you,
ghost can wear.
she seems all that like annoyance and frustration that she had on her face while she was looking down at the tomes and notes immediately dissipates into a completely passive voice, and in a very straight tone, no emotion, she says, "Enter, all of you."
May I inquire as to the reason for our summons?
He's like, why? I will.
Yes, ma'am.
You asked that question, Nymdaer?
I do.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, well, I have wing sauce on my hand.
I have wing sauce on my hand.
Let's see,
Kind of
normie.
sauce.
Persuasion. That's a 12.
She looks at
12.
you and she, again, with no emotion, she says, "We will discuss that at length once you and your party are gathered."
Yeah, all right. Oh, that door was still closed. Okay. All right. Well, I'm in. I was like, all right, fair enough.
I'm assuming everyone enters. No one stays outside. No one's rocking the
No,
boat.
Sorry.
Don't rock the
Sorry,
boat.
Gotta move.
Don't rock the boat, baby.
As Guy, Artorias, and Sif pad into the chamber without any indication, any gesture, any utterance, the doors close behind you, and you hear a click.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
Neat. What spell is that?
Not a
It
spell.
could be. It could be Mage Hand.
An automatic enchantment.
Hmm,
The
neat.
doors respond to my will. I guess technically the enchantment was a spell at one time, but it no longer is.
I don't feel like that'd be very useful in my day-to-day life.
Of course, that depends on your exact definition of the word spell. So I suppose a pedantic individual might argue that it is
no.
still a spell.
I like this lady.
Oh boy.
I'm
Finally, someone who answers questions.
getting off topic.
I'm okay with you being off topic.
So you all are the frustration that has been reported to me.
We like to think of ourselves as a research party from Drow City number 7, but okay.
You are inquirers of the VAEA.
And Drow City number 7, but yes.
We identified the
we are.
magical signature of your teleportation as soon as you entered into the shifting library.
Oh, but you let us do stuff. Why?
Because as long as the rules are followed within my library, generally, I do not care who comes and goes, especially if their designs favor my intentions.
Okay.
You had not broken any rules up until quite recently. Why did you enter into the locked chamber?
The dog felt compelled.
Which dog?
The not mechanical one.
Kind of tilts her head slightly. I suppose that makes sense.
Technically not a dog. It's a
The dog
Human.
analog.
And what
I-
resulted from that interaction?
More dog analogs, and he ate them. Also, we killed them.
He ate them.
Fused with? I don't know what. I'm not.
Kind of
We
looks
set
like
them
they got
free.
ate.
Her hand goes up. There are a series of rapid motions from it, and then there's a spectral kind of like arcane flash, a series of patterns, and her eyes go like luminous white, right? Like actually leaking light out of them as she kind of like stares a hole into Sif.
I'll
For
just
about
kind of step in front of.
15 seconds or so.
No, I'll come step in front.
She seems to look straight through you as if like you stepping in front like you
Doesn't
might as
matter.
well not be there, right? Like her gaze is piercing through bodies as she looks at Sif.
I will look at Sif and ask if he's okay. He doesn't respond.
Just kind of like shoulder shrugs at you like
I'm here.
nothing's
I don't know
happening.
what that weirdo's doing.
And
Uh,
after a half a minute or so, the
that's a long freaking time
sigils
to be
in-
spacing out, lady.
the sigils in the air just dissipate, the light fades, and she blinks. Interesting. Somehow, the devouring of those creatures by their brethren has freed them of the bindings that were upon them. She, waves her hand, and a spectral pen appears in it, and she starts, writing down notes on a spare piece of parchment off on the side.
So I will say, We're interested in learning the location of the Codex Mortis. Do you know where it is?
You say the Codex Mortis. She pauses briefly in her scribblings, looks up at you, like glances up at you, looks back down, finishes writing. Please roll me a persuasion check.
Oh God, I'm not very persuasive.
I'm pretty persuasive.
Pretty persuasive.
Persuasive enough.
He responds to your question. If I knew the location of the Codex Mortis, then I would already have it in my property. And I would have not this conversation with you.
What about the other codices?
We-
You know where any of those are?
The other what?
Codices.
Codices.
I stray upon information of the other codices in my research, yes. I do not know the exact location of any of them at this current moment.
Rumor has it that you had the Codex Mortis and you lost it.
That should not be
Maybe-
rumor. That is in fact fact.
Okay, maybe we can help you find it again.
So this is the
We're
VAEA's
very
gambit.
good at finding things.
I don't know what the VAEA's gambits are. I just know what I have, which is I'm interested in information on where it might be.
You are with the VAEA, are you not?
I suppose so, for now.
She smirks slightly. It's the first amount of any emotion that she has shown in this interaction. Other than perhaps, like, idle curiosity. Says, as a former leader, that type of attitude would have been extremely irksome to me.
Former leader what?
But knowing
Ooh.
Hawk, I imagine he finds your attitude not only amusing, but in fact, the right kind of attitude.
You know Hawk?
Yeah, we're delightful. You were former leader of the VAEA?
We are well acquainted. In the past,
why did-
our interests align.
So why send us and not have him? Why didn't he just come talk to you directly?
Probably because I would attempt to take his head. Also,
Oh.
probably because he can't leave his magical castle.
Oh.
It's useful
Well,
information.
Technically, he can, but it wouldn't be great. That you all know that. Hawk freely told you that when he told you about the whole
Yeah.
vision scenario,
He's
and
keeping
that's what
everything
he does.
going.
He's basically the mana battery for the VAEA's castle.
Yeah.
I
But
forgot.
also the VAEA's castle shields him from the eyes of the vision.
Yeah. He's the emperor on the golden throne.
I guess.
Basically.
Well, it sounds like we have little to explain. I mean, this is, I guess, convenient on our end.
I would assume, yes, that it is convenient when both parties are quite clear what they want. However, that doesn't mean that an accord can be struck easily. Just because we know what each other wants does not mean that we can actually deliver or even intend to deliver those items.
Okay. Why not?
Then I suppose we should deliberate.
I suppose we should. So you were
Okay.
sent here to garner information on the Codex Mortis.
And
All the codices. and
your
any codices-
assistance, we would ask that we have the opportunity to use it, and then once that is finished, it will be returned to you.
Ah! That is Hawk's play. He can't
Is that
find it
Hawk's way?
himself,
I think so.
so
Huh.
he wants my assistance with the assurance that after he does what is necessary, and again, a very brief moment of actual emotion coming from her, where she suddenly like gets sarcastic and rolls her eyes. Right?
Does she have pupils?
She does not. She does not. But you can see like the facial, the twitch
Yeah.
in like her eyebrows and things like that, right? After he does what he must, then he will turn over the Codex.
That's correct.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Do you believe him?
I don't think I understand what's happening. What is it used for, and why do you guys both want it?
The Codex Mortis is a writing from an ancient time when magic was far different than it is now. The words that I'm going to say next might seem confusing, but follow me. At that point in this realm's history, magic was real. And you might say, oh, but magic is real now. The magic that exists in this day and age is a refined subset of thousands and thousands and thousands of permutations of what magic really was at the birth of this world. The Codex, all of the codices, speaking of the Codex Mortis specifically,
You can't be in here?
allows one to channel that original raw power. To understand the Codex Mortis is to understand death itself.
So are we talking about pre-spell plague magic, or are we talking about primordial magic?
She responds to you, I'm not familiar what the spell plague is.
Well, I should ask, is this
this is a-
before or after?
This isn't even in the same world.
This isn't. Oh, wait, where
Yeah,
we
I'm
are
not
right
familiar.
now?
No, period. None of where evil
Oh,
lives.
none of
is
this
a-
isn't in
yeah.
Faerun? God, well, all right, never mind.
I'll be back.
Sorry, 5e. I just assume everything's Faerun.
Yep. Nope. We are completely off the books on this one.
All right.
I assume that what you would use it for is different than what Hawk intends.
I would presume as well. Hawk intends undoubtedly to use the might of the codices in his little issue. I, however, intend to become death.
Become death?
Indeed.
I am become death.
Well, I will say, I mean, that's not a bad thing. Death is important.
Death
Like-
is important. All life must
Neither-
come to an end.
Right. Like, it's neither good or bad thing. It's just a force of nature. Except you don't want it to be a force of nature. You want it to be you.
Without death, life comes to be meaningless.
Absolutely. Can't imagine the chaos if everybody was immortal. Can you imagine?
Immortality is a sham, a prison.
I agree.
In fact, though I will become death, the Codex Mortis will continue to exist. And infallibly, one day, someone will replace me as death. And then I too shall diminish.
Well, I mean, sounds above board to me.
I repeat
What would
my
Hawk
question.
use it for? Sorry. I don't remember if we answered that with all the chaos.
She looks at you all and kind of like narrows her eyes. I would not want to presume what Hawk has spoken to you all about.
Why be so loyal to Hawk's secrets if you guys are having a falling out?
Just because I want the man's head doesn't mean that I do not respect his ideals. They are just not mine.
That's fair.
While interested, I do feel I must repeat my question. Do you believe Hawk when he says he will give me the Codex Mortis after he is done with it?
Yes.
All cards on the table. Before we accepted this, that's one of the questions we asked. If he was intending to honor that, if at all. And he seemed pretty genuine.
Well,
I do not
let's
think he
be
was lying.
clear. He was hesitant, but felt it was the right thing to do to get your help.
Right.
Get
Okay,
down.
yeah.
Hesitant, you say. Would you garner a guess as to why he was hesitant?
Can't
Does
say.
he know what you want to do with it?
I would presume so, since he helped me attain it the first time around,
Oh, well.
and knew
well,
what I intended to do then.
He's
Am I
given us
making up the
no...
hesitance? Did he not have hesitance? I thought I remembered hesitance.
He had hesitance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he still, what? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah.
We have no reason to believe that he wouldn't honor that.
Do we have reason to believe he would? There is a difference between not having a reason to believe something and having a reason to believe something.
More than semantics.
More than semantics.
I don't know.
There is a indifference that one might have to situations where a god does not see an ant.
Okay.
I
That's
suppose
the
it's a
god who's
gamble.
the ant.
All right. I will say this. Even if Hawk does not honor his side of the agreement, and it comes to it, at least you know where it is,
That's true.
which is more than what any of us have right now.
That's true. The error there does not lie in the concept of what would happen. The error lies in the concept that the VAEA, presumably a Vayaneth, believes she can find what I have yet to find. Within my notes, within my research.
What is that?
I do not know. The concept of you being here means that Hawk and Avayaneth believe two heads are better than one. That somehow they can find what I have missed. The situation there means that I have missed something. Now, of course, entirely possible. And it would lose me nothing to give you my research and to be proven that they aren't capable of finding what I missed. In fact, that might bring me some small measure of glee. However, the flip side of that coin is that if there is something I have missed in my research, it is there to be found. And if I redouble my efforts, then I need not the middleman nor the waiting. I can simply go and take the Codex Mortis for myself without having Hawk use it.
I mean, I guess
I mean,
so. But then
That
why
that
haven't
makes
you?
sense. But however long you've been looking, don't even need to know. It has yet to show up. This is at least an opportunity, a chance. And like you said, it's a win-win situation. Either we find it and we know where it is and the location is locked down, or we don't, and you get to revel in your rightness.
Yeah, it's all-
Kind of cocks her head partway through what you're saying. And after she cocks her head, it seems like she's not really listening to you anymore. She's just thinking to herself. You finish speaking and she kind of like pauses for a long moment and then muses. Huh. Roll me a persuasion check.
Sweet. I'll tell you what, Jeremy. I would like. Let me see if I have. Do I have my persuasive? I'm not persuasive, but I'd like to use my proficiency token and gain proficiency in a chosen skill for the next 10 minutes.
Nice.
And I wish to choose persuasion.
Do it up.
All right, for the next 10 minutes. Advantage. Well,
Advantage was needed. She muses. Huh. The Codex Mortis, all the codices in truth, are fickle things. You would not think a book to have a mind of its own, but they are the very spirits of the magic they embody. It fled from me partway through the transformation, leaving me like this. It is entirely possible that that little bastard has been intentionally eluding me for some other purpose. Huh.
Do you know why it avoided or ran from you?
That's what I'm saying. I do not know, but I'm saying that it is entirely possible that it had some agenda or plan or process. We do not know this for certain. Very little solid information is known about the codices other than their power. But generally speaking, every time in history a codex shows up and the full breadth of its power is exposed, they then disappear from history for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Perhaps there's a recharge period or a
Classic
need
Dragon Ball
to...
situation.
I was about to say, are the codices the Dragon Balls?
Dragon Balls meets One Ring.
Yeah. We need to make a Codex Scouter.
I'm on it.
I mean, that kind of might be what you're trying to do right now. She looks at you, Linsey, says, I do not even know if you intended to stumble upon that little stroke of potential brilliance there, but I think you may be onto something. I think the codexes might be up to something. Might be more involved in the overall movements of this situation than I had originally anticipated. Which means the Codex might be intentionally hiding itself from me. For the very reason that it believes it needs to be used by Hawk. Or maybe there's some other entirely random or nefarious purpose or design. Who knows? But there is merit in the testing of theories. So, let us test the theory. If I have nothing else, I have time.
Yes, me as well.
The VAEA wishes my notes on the Codex Mortis and the codices as a whole. You shall have them. She waves her hand. One of the display cases behind her kind of like cracks, it shatters, and a little portal, arcane portal, appears in the spider web cracking. And out of it comes a fucking crate of tomes, of parchment, of scrolls, just
Man, she got it all.
a big whole thing. It's not some little thing. And it kind of like floats out and hovers over and lands on the edge of her desk. And as it does, the portal dissipates and the spiderweb cracking of the glass disappears. And she gestures towards the crate and says, "This is all of the pertinent research that I have on the Codex Mortis and other codices. Gathered the other information, not because it necessarily interests me, but because tracking down one pig, you might learn something by studying other pigs."
Yes.
Great.
Agreed.
Then
The codices
we
pigs?
struck an accord.
now?
Say what?
Are the codices pigs now?
Roll me an insight check.
Okay. Well, maybe. There it goes.
Two things. One, you think Kiona maybe just isn't used to people and is a little weird. But two, she
Okay.
occasionally says some stuff that is even then a little outlandish. It occurs to you that it might be like her half-orc heritage, that is, she's using like terminology or like cultural things that are like maybe inherent to her people where she was from once upon a time.
Okay.
It's just some weird turns of phrase.
Just a weirdo. Got it.
Just a weirdo in this particular regard.
Tracks.
She gestures to the crate and says, "That is the information I have. I expect Hawk to uphold his end of the bargain. May you have the best of luck in your endeavors, and hopefully it will be a fruitful investigation that leads to the finding of presumably the Codex Mortis and presumably other codices, because that makes sense for what the VAEA is doing, I suppose.
Agreed.
And hopefully you all don't die or become victims of, well, all of what's happening."
Double agree.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
before
that's
we
nice.
go,
Thanks.
would you mind, like, I don't know, bringing those dudes' souls The other VAEA guys that came here?
They did disobey the rules. They were nowhere near as courteous as you were. And they were not helpful in any way, shape, form, or fashion. I am not inclined to do that.
But they're like dead though.
As are all things within the shifting library. Even yourselves, currently.
Huh?
Oh,
Damn, we dead?
What?
This place exists within the realm of spirits. Living beings do not exist here.
That motherfucker killed us.
What you see right now is your spirit.
Oh.
I reach over and touch Nymdaer.
You
I'm
touch him.
spooked up.
Damn, do I get touched?
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
I want
touch
to roll
him.
another insight. She fucking lying.
Is it
She's
appropriate?
she's batshit crazy, and she's like, "Yeah, we're all dead."
Roll an insight check.
Oh yeah, I know either way with a 12 for
She doesn't
sure.
seem like she's lying, but you don't feel dead.
Yeah, I feel pretty alive.
Do you say that out
Also,
loud?
like, why
Feel
are we
so alive.
why are we different than the other specters?
First time.
Your minds just came from the living world.
I
They
feel so
don't
alive.
realize or understand that they are dead. The creatures here have been here for decades at the least.
Okay.
So the more you know you're dead, the more you look dead.
It's more of a complacency scenario. The more you come to accept what is reality, the less of yourself you remember and the vaguer you become.
Okay.
By the way, your head librarian guy, her second in command, is really good at his job and very patient. You should give him a promotion.
Lily, do you know you have a child stripping in the background?
I
I'm
do.
just-
He's been
I'm just
yelling
making
at me,
sure.
telling me it's really hot in here. He's
You're
like,
going wild.
Mom. Anyways, yes.
Is it really hot in there? That I hate that
It
for
is.
you.
It is very
having,
hot in here.
having moved to a new place where it is always either freezing in my room or burning hot, I feel you. It's
Oh,
It's
yes.
no
only
fun.
in here because
Only in
that
here.
fake fireplace is like a little heater, and I had it on for a while. But
Oof.
he's like,
Big oof.
but he would prefer to be naked in all scenarios,
Mm,
as you do.
You
yeah,
know.
yeah,
It'd be what it'd be.
absolutely.
Sorry, where were we? I got distracted.
We were talking about the two.
We were giving a guy a
No.
promotion for being such a good sport.
Right. We do not have promotions, so to speak, in this location, but I will keep your recommendation in mind.
Thank you.
As for you, the two souls.
It would be a good show of faith to Hawk.
I am already providing
I would say that's not
an
gonna
incredibly
sell.
vast array of information based on the promise of a return. I do not believe I need to show any faith in that man.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
However,
Sure, fair.
if you are so concerned about it, I am willing to bargain directly with you.
Oh, okay.
Let us bargain then. And I take out in my hat. It's a special bargaining hat.
I would say your bargaining hat. Fair.
What does your
It's one of
bargaining
those-
hat look like?
One of those green visors that.
Yeah, it's a green visor. It was gonna be a turban, but that was a little racist. So it's a green visor now.
And if your drow wears a turban, there's nothing wrong with that. But instead, it's a green visor. Gotcha. Okay. And she just looks at you like, all right.
Commence the haggling.
All right, for their souls, I offer that Monica will not talk to your head librarian again.
She snaps. As she snaps, a scale appears hovering in the air, and you see two little orbs on one side weighing the scale down, and you see another little orb plink on top of the opposite side. The scales do not appear to be balanced.
Okay, that's worth a lot more than that. The guy was really not happy.
I do not make the rules.
Oh. Okay. It's a
Is that true?
magic thing. All right. What else do we have to offer? Friends.
So to be clear, what are you asking for again? Like, what exactly is your end goal for these spirits?
Put them back in the body so that they are no longer dead. And we can go back to the VAEA with them in tow alive.
That was not what was asked.
You're trying to bring them back from life? Or back to life?
Well, I mean...
Nymdaer said free their souls.
Oh.
Hey, I thought we were just freeing souls.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, yeah, that's
They're
definitely
already
not...
dead. Like, I'm good with that. Like, you know, you do the crime, you do the time. Forever.
Forever.
Okay. So you
I offer
just
that
want their
joke to the
souls
scales.
released.
Does that joke do anything for the scales?
What? Then,
The scales do not respond to the joke.
then I would ask the head librarian lady, what is the worth of a soul to you? What is the benefit of them staying here to you?
If they remain here, they will be slowly eroded until the remnants are cogent and acceptable enough to work within the shifting library.
So, possible future employees.
Not possible. They will be future employees.
Will be future employees. Okay.
All right, what if I send you 4 future employees from just random people I meet on the street?
He's gonna fucking execute someone in the street and send
Bro.
their soul back?
I mean, I guess. Why not? We kill
Are you
people all the time.
suggesting that you will murder people to send their souls here?
I kill people all the time. Yeah, sure.
I would not accept that. That is not something that I am interested in. Their souls remain here because they broke the rules within the library and are to be punished for it. I am not interested in random murder souls.
Well, it won't be random. They'll have wronged me.
While that might be marginally more palatable, still not within my realm of desire.
Okay, how about
Okay.
this? I got one for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Once you receive the Codex and you achieve your goal, and you come for me when it's my time, how about I come work for you
You
instead?
Grim Reaper now?
While that is an interesting and thoughtful bargain, I am not entirely sure of the parameters of its applicability because I am not entirely sure Death needs assistance.
I don't know either. That's a fair point.
An orb probably 6 or 7 times the size of the Monica one drops onto the scales, and it starts to balance out, but it's still weighed a little more heavily in the two souls' favor.
Come on,
Because
guys.
after all,
You don't want to
after
work
all,
for
it-
death in the afterlife?
After all, it is just the weight of a
No, I'm good.
potential single soul.
What if the people I send you really deserve it?
Deserving how?
Like they're like bad people. They deserve to be punished.
That
What
is
if we murder
entirely
a
based
whole
on
library
the
of people?
concept of justifications, which are different for everyone, and definitions, which are also different across many individuals. I do not know you. I do not know that I trust your judgment of what is bad and what is not. I am actually questioning the entire scenario because of your insistence on murdering people and sending me their souls.
I mean, like if they like canoeing more than kayaking.
What if it's a library of librarians that we murder? So you get experienced employees.
Why would you murder a library of experienced librarians that are presumably, since they're experienced, doing good work?
You
To
can be
make
doing good work and
the
still be a bad
library
person.
of death superior?
Okay, what if you provided me your list of what makes a person deserving of death, and then I will seek someone out based on that list? Like Dexter.
I get that reference. She doesn't get that reference. She thinks about it for a moment. Roll me a persuasion check. It's gonna be a decently high DC.
Yeah, well, it's a decently high long shot, so that's appropriate. What am I rolling? Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay. I rolled a 14. That's pretty good for me.
No, I do not think so. I
All right, well,
I am not interested in your soulmongering, or at least not in the way in which you're presenting it. No more. Let's go kill people to put their souls into the bargain.
Okay. What about this?
I swear that if
No,
this
it's not about
is
that. It's not
another,
about that. It's not about that. I'm not gonna pitch. I'm not pitching killing anyone. Do you want to hear it?
go ahead.
I, Nymdaer Zildapart 2024, am a very accomplished athlete. The next time I win any large kayaking event, I will dedicate my win to you in the library. Thus generating hype and getting you people who want to work here.
Did you just offer her exposure?
100%.
No.
100% just offered her exposure.
Me as a person, my initial reaction is to be like, I want to tell you to go fuck yourself and to call off the deal entirely and have her attack you.
I thought it was a good idea.
Instead, I am going to ask you to roll another persuasion check. Again, a high DC.
All right.
What did I miss?
Look, we're negotiating.
What? What are we negotiating?
Nymdaer out here trying to
We're
sell
negotiating.
exposure.
He's trying to get these
Slightly
souls of
better.
the two VAEA operatives, Micah and Bradus, released.
I see.
15.
Slightly better.
He thinks about it for a moment and says, Well, that is a potentially interesting concept in and of itself, just as far as concepts go. I myself am not an individual who wants to be promoted, and the Shifting Library is not a place that itself needs to be promoted. The people who need to know of its existence already know of its existence. I don't think I'm interested.
All right, fair enough. Well, that's what I had, guys.
Look, man, I offered my afterlife.
The scales are close to balance.
I have a bronze skull that screams.
Oh, it screams.
What does it scream?
Only when you look at it, though. I look at it quickly.
Loudly?
It does
It
only
just-
scream when you look at it.
It just screams when you look at it. So you could put it on your desk, face it towards the door, and when someone walks in that you don't want them to be there, it screams to let you know.
Like-
Does
Like
it
a
not
Ron
scream when you
Swanson
look at the
song.
back of its head?
I don't think so. I don't remember. I thought you had to look at its face. It'd be way cool if it's like a claymore. Point
Yeah.
towards enemy.
face towards enemy.
Would you care to look at it and test?
I pull the skull out, and I'm like holding it, and I like feel for the back of its head, and I look at the back of its head.
It screams, just
Okay.
horrendously screams.
Okay, it screams all the time. Now, you could use it in one of your locked rooms that you don't want people in, that when they walk in, it starts screaming.
Oh,
Instant
good
alarm.
idea. That's a good idea.
In the library.
True, that would be interesting. The thing is the Shifting Library in and of itself is an extension of my being, so I know when anyone enters any room. I knew when all of you entered into the Abyssal Chamber, which is why I had the librarians wait outside of it for your return.
But just because you know doesn't mean your librarians know. And they could handle situations without you having to be a part of it.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Ooh, just great numbers.
11.
I mean, it's a pretty decent number for offering substance and not exposure.
I'm not entirely sure it will be serviceable as you say. However, it still is a magic item, and it could be useful in something. She snaps her fingers. You see a bubble of light encapsulate the skull out of your hand, float over, and land on the scale.
Don't look at it.
The scale tips down and just doesn't quite balance. It's still 2 souls versus a soul, a weak magic item, and a promise of someone being nice.
Exposure doesn't even register. Okay.
I mean, did you think it would?
Yes, I'm an accomplished athlete.
Prove it.
Yeah, where are
You
your
haven't had-
accolades? Where are your
Yeah,
awards?
I've never heard of you.
Well, okay. You are.
I'm
I
a
don't think
database
you're-
of knowledge. I haven't heard shit about Nymdaer 2024.
Nymdaer 2024.
We know more. We've
The
heard more
soul
about
monster.
Monica than Nymdaer 2024.
It's true.
Why do you guys like to hurt me?
Kiana looks at you all and she says, the scales are almost balanced. Surely there is some other pittance you
Does
can offer.
somebody want to join me in the afterlife working for death?
I
Somebody come
believe
get him.
if you offered an additional soul, then the scales would no longer be balanced in... I would be putting things back on the scale. Or I guess we could take off the Monica thing.
What was the Monica thing?
Oh, I promise you would never talk to the head librarian again.
Wow. That's a lot of weight
no.
there.
In
I thought
fairness,
it was
it
worth a lot
moved the
more than it
scale.
was.
It didn't move the scale much, but it moved the scale.
Okay, I have a amalgamation of 3 shattered skull amulets reformed to make a larger singular mutated skull.
What? That's
From the
exhausting.
last dreadlord that I encountered. What would that be worth to you?
Are you interested in putting it on the scale? We can see.
Sure, I'll put it on the scale.
You pull it out, she snaps her fingers, it's
why are we giving
encapsulated
that
in a
up? I thought
bubble
that
of
thing
light,
was
it
awesome.
floats over onto the balance, and the balance sinks in your favor. She
I was about to
says,
say, by the
"Ah,
way, we're not getting these souls
that
into their
is more powerful. I think perhaps
It's the phylactery of the Bloodlord.
I didn't know what it was for. I probably shouldn't have put it in. Sorry.
Well, this
What is that
deal
thing?
is not struck. She waves her hand. The orb floats back up off the scale. It teeters back up, and then it floats back over to you, Monica, and opens, and the amulet comes back out into your hands. Right? She looks at you and she says, "For what we are currently doing, unless there is a rearrangement of the items upon this scale, that is too valuable."
Cool. Thanks.
Too valuable.
You know, I really respect that you're all about fairness.
I wish to become death itself. There
Death is
is
immortal.
at the same time nothing fair about death, but also nothing more fair than death.
I dig it.
What about this crossbow? You want this sweet crossbow?
Is it magical?
It repeats.
No.
You know, someone.
I have a
consider it
potion of bottled breath. Would you like the breath of living beings?
It is a magical item.
Yes.
Snaps her fingers. Potion encapsulates, floats over, lands on the scale. The scale just barely sinks about as much as the Monica thing. Sinks a little
Is it enough?
more
Is it enough?
and is basically even.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, basically, or is.
Enough to where she just kind of nods. If you look at it, and you kind of like really measured, the scale is probably like the needle of the scale is probably just a little more still in favor of the 2 souls, but she just kind of shrugs, right? And she looks at Nymdaer and says, "Apparently, the worth of 2 souls is totaled to the sum of a soul, 2 relatively low tier magic items, and the promise that someone will never speak to another person again."
All right.
So I guess if you did the math on that one, since we can cancel 1 soul for another soul, a single soul is worth 2 low tier magic items and the promise that someone will never speak to another person again.
That's good information. I'm gonna remember that.
And now we all know.
Knowing is half
Learning
the
has
battle.
occurred.
She snaps her fingers, the orbs, the 2 soul orbs, crack. You see souls flee out of them shrieking into the aether. And the soul orb of Linsey disappears, and then the 2 magic items and the promise that Monica will not speak to the head librarian also disappear. And she says, "A bargain has been struck. I hope everyone is happy with this accord."
Yes, I'm very happy with it.
Wonderful.
Well, it's already I already know what I'm doing in the afterlife now, so that's cool.
There's nothing under there, probably.
I'm
Right.
amazed that you want to spend your afterlife not
No.
amongst trees or something.
On technicality, this all does in fact presume that I am death when you die. Because if I am not death when you die, inevitably your soul will go through the process, the catalyst, the cycle, and it will be very unlikely that even as death, that I will retrieve your soul after that fact once I inevitably become death. So, probably your soul was worth less than the soul. So mathematically, technically,
Oh,
two
boy.
magic items and the promise of never speaking to someone again are actually worth more than a single soul.
Noted.
Interesting.
Is this how you guys feel when I Jace-plane?
I
Oh,
still
God.
like her.
This is what I do to you guys?
Yes.
no.
Yes, this is what you do to us.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Still my favorite NPC.
Somewhere a crow just like fell out of the sky.
Oh no,
Damn.
the crow's dead.
Yeah, your followers are killing themselves because their love isn't enough for you.
Wow.
Well, it has been an interaction.
Oh my god, PX is fucking crazy.
He
Can I
wiling
trade my
out.
dog's insanity for half a soul?
Nothing. Nothing.
Insanity is a dime a dozen. I doubt it would be worth as much as the never talking to another person, actually.
Probably not. That is pretty valuable. All right,
How
then.
valuable?
Let's move on.
Legitimate question. How valuable to you would it be if you could make one person in the world never speak to you again?
To me
What?
personally,
To you personally.
Oh, well.
not very valuable to me.
Not
Yeah,
very
not
valuable.
very
See,
valuable.
I feel like that's to some people going to be massively valuable. Like to that librarian, it's incredibly valuable, right?
Okay, like, so to me personally, probably not very valuable. Could never speak to anyone ever again. Pretty valuable.
Yeah, 100%.
You could be okay. Gotcha. If you put yourself up there, you're like, I never speak to anyone ever again.
You know me, Donald Trump. You know, potato, potato.
Oh,
I was thinking
touche. Yeah, being able to put yourself up, less
Mitch
valuable.
McConnell,
Being
just any of
able to
those.
put someone else up and say that person is never able to speak to another person again, super valuable. Super valuable. Does Twitter count as speaking to another person?
Yes.
Fuck.
Well, all right. Well, it depends. Like, a reply, yes. Individual post,
Oh.
no.
I don't think it counts. And also, I don't think the American public would ever elect a mute, so it doesn't matter.
Touche. Okay, Kiona, the souls are gone. Kiona gestures to the
I don't know.
fucking crate
Like the
of
rape. Here we
notes
are.
and tomes and scrolls, etc., and says, "There is your information. I wish Hawk and VAEA good luck in finding what I have presumably missed. And if this all works, I will hold a special little annoyance towards the Codex Mortis for hiding itself from me for this very purpose."
Okay.
Maybe. Did it speak? Is it sentient enough to like hold a conversation?
Oh no, definitely not. Not if you don't consider the endless screeching and wailing of the core concept of death as speech.
I generally don't consider endless screeching and wailing speech, so no.
Makes
Then-
you feel like
then-
you're gonna
then
get
no,
along
it
with
does
that
not speak.
scroll just fine. Well, cool.
We'll love it here.
Again, head librarian, good guy. I'll never speak to him, so I won't tell him. But he's a
Oh,
good guy.
please do not
Make
speak
sure
to
he
him again.
knows.
If you do speak to him, the deal will be broken and
I
the
won't.
souls will be returned and we'll kill you as soon as we find you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm good.
That escalated aggressively.
We are very serious about bargains here.
I see that.
Keep that in mind once I become death. Presumably, if you're still alive at that point. If you're not, then I guess
am
you don't need to keep it in mind.
death.
All right.
All right. Well, hey, just since we have you, right? You guys happen to wait? Hold on. Do we figure out how to ungiant cars?
We
Did
did.
we already do that?
We did.
We've got
Okay.
everything done
Well,
except for this.
you didn't specifically find it out, but you did the
We as a
research
group.
necessary to take it back to the VAEA for them to continue the process.
Yeah, fine. I'm gonna potato.
You looked
Okay, but
into
we
the
did
necessary
discuss to
things
complete
and
the
made the
quest.
necessary notes, etc., etc.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
think-
All right.
I
Cool.
think we're
Never
good.
mind then.
We're Gucci. We can go.
All right. Well, it has been, as I said, an interaction. I will
Yeah.
think on whether or not it
Has
was a
been an
favorable and pleasurable one. Good luck.
I've been greatly pleasured by this.
Okay.
Being dead isn't really that different from being alive.
Will you please leave my office at this
Goodbye.
point?
Goodbye.
Bye.
I run to the
Whoa.
door, which is still locked, I assume.
Are you all
We
actually
jiggle
like
it.
walking out of here, or are you just teleporting out?
Oh,
Can
We
we?
could
Oh,
do
yeah, we're
that.
done.
Yeah,
We can.
I mean, you have the thing from Vayaneth and Hawk. You have the boop.
Oh
you're
yeah.
out.
Well, we pick up the crate. Make sure we don't forget that.
Yep.
And we zip zap
The
back.
bodies. We need the bodies.
All the bodies.
Go get the bodies.
Oh, they're in the lobby.
Why
Ah,
do we need the body? We freed the dang souls.
she
I mean,
snaps.
they probably
The doors
buried their dead.
the doors unlock, and you all are allowed out to retrieve the bodies. And then presumably you, with the crate and the two bodies, teleport out.
Yes.
Yep, we
Yes.
all hold hands and do the thing.
Congratulations. You all just beat the shifting library.
Yeah.
Wow, it didn't even take us 3 months, guys.
Guys.
well,
I mean, it got
Oh.
close because of
It's just
because of
taking a few more
the
breaks.
delays, but yeah. I think more to the point, you did not have to fight a boss to win
Damn,
the
why not?
shifting library. You do
Yeah,
not
we-
always have to fight this isn't I'm looking directly at the camera. This is not stated at all of you. This is stated at the world and anyone else who ever watches this. You do not always have to fight everything.
You have to fight everything.
That
Confirmed.
being said, would you all like to fight Kiona the Dreadlord?
Kinda.
Like-
Yeah.
An alternate, like,
we press
Yeah,
but this is how it
save.
could have ended.
We press save there, right? And we
Go back.
Instead of you
Very interested in
Instead
that.
of you all passing the persuasion checks that were necessary to actually persuade her to work with you, you instead piss her off. Everyone can arrange themselves in those 2 rightmost squares however you want. And then we're going to fight.
Yeah, we walk it back. We offer nothing. Give us
Offer
it now.
nothing but your
No.
death.
Give us the Dakota
After
Caesar,
Nymdaer
we'll fuck you up.
The exposure.
Yeah, the exposure got her. She was just like,
Okay,
you
I thought
son
that
of
was
a
good
bitch.
deal.
Yeah.
How dare you?
How
I'm happy
dare
where I'm
you immediately attacks?
Immediately fucking attacks. It's like,
I thought that
She
a
was
good
an
deal.
artist when she first got out of fantasy high school, and this really triggered her.
Y'all
All right.
got me fucked up.
is everyone where they want to be?
Oh shit, we're doing this.
I would like
Yeah.
to
No,
be more.
we're fighting. We're gonna fight.
So
We hit
we're doing
save state.
parallel
We're gonna go
universe.
fight parallel universe.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
I
I'm
mean,
good.
in fairness, we've got an hour
Yeah.
and a few minutes left, right? Like, might as well.
We might can get this done in an hour.
Maybe. We'll see. Everyone presumably is where they want to be. Everyone select their tokens and roll for initiative.
Init. Hey-ya.
Time to fight, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure I have advantage. Do you? I don't know.
No.
I don't remember. It would be noted on your sheet if you did, though.
Alright, we got Nymdaer, we got Guy, we've got Artorius, who goes up with Guy. We've got Monica, we've got Linsey, we've got Kiona, we've got Kira, we've got Sif, we've got Dolly, we've got everybody. We're hitting it. Top of the turn order, it is Nymdaer. Kiona the Dreadlord flies into a rage, screams for your death, and assures you that the VAEA will never have her research. What do you do?
I would like to rage.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're playing everybody?
Hmm?
What? Who's raging?
I am. I'm mad.
I'm gonna delete your 2024 for that.
No, what the fuck? That's fucked up, bro. Hold on,
Is
I'm
it?
actually looking to see it. I'm looking to see if fucking 2024 Action Surge is on a short rest or a long rest.
Ooh,
Like how
good
you
question.
suddenly, as you're looking at
Good question.
things, you turned into that dude waking up in the bed meme.
The
It is a short rest. Okay.
That's great. That's pretty great.
It's like any time I have to turn on the lights.
No, that's just me with my glasses off.
All right, whatever. Fuck, I rush her. Well, I rushed this far.
Are you gonna
that's
like
rush.
jump up on the desk? Oh, you're poking her from afar. Gotcha.
You know how
Yeah,
heavy that
blue
desk is.
Giving her the far poke.
Far poke.
No. Well, hold on. Actually, I was right here, right?
Yeah.
Go back. I hate this. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh,
I get behind her.
You can all the fucking way around. Okay. Do.
I get behind her and I say, "What's up?"
What's up?
What's up? What's up?
And I get out the one that does push. I have that notated in my notes. It's been a long time. Hold on. Weapon mastery. The pike. I get out my pike. Is my pike special? It's a pike of warning. I'm warned.
He's warned.
Piking up.
I poke her real hard.
He's
Twice.
doing the poke.
That's an 18. Does that hit?
18. Just hits.
Oh, that's high.
Just hits.
Okay, well, be
Pretty
pushed
high.
10 feet away from me in a
Okay,
straight line.
so
You do
you're
not
gonna
get a
do. It is a magical pike, so you're gonna do 11 magic damage. Is there a save against the push, or is it just automatic?
Oh, it's automatic.
Automatic. Okay, so she gets pushed.
Well,
As she
hold
gets
on, no,
pushed.
I don't like that. Hold on, I'm gonna reroll my damage. I have Savage Attacker.
Okay.
That's pretty low.
Do it up.
So I roll 1d10. Oh yeah, that's 6 more damage.
Oh,
so
yeah.
15.
Oh yeah, boy.
15. As
No,
you poke her, she
No, it's
immediately
16 total.
screeches out at you. And as she screeches, you see the sound of her voice goes this pale, putrid green. I need you to roll a DC 17 Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I rolled that.
You're good.
Okay, so
Continue.
you're pushed 10 feet away from me. Keep-
Oh, 10
keep
feet,
being
not
pushed.
5 feet. 10 feet.
That's
Yeah.
right, it's 10 feet.
A whole lot of feet.
9, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can move forward 1. so I'm still in range, and I poke her again. No, I
Poke
switch
again.
weapons. I switch it. I said, whoosh,
He's
put it up.
swapping it up.
I get out the one that does graze if it's magical, which I don't think it is. Oh, sorry. Hold on a sec. Graze is my glaive. I have a glaive, right? I have a blood rage glaive. Oh, nice. Blood rage glaive.
Interesting.
Actually, no, fuck that. I get on my lance, and I fucking use my bonus action to light the bitch on fire.
Bitch is
And
lit
I
on
poke her.
fire.
At advantage. That's a 12.
That's not gonna do it. A 12 is
That's
not gonna do it.
unfortunate.
Go all out and cause a TPK since this is fake. Hey, the dice are what the dice are. The monsters are what the monsters are. I never
Alright, well,
pull
your turn.
punches. If the party dies, the party dies.
Yeah, fuck it. Whatever.
It's
If we
true.
die, we
If
die.
we die in the
Alright.
alternate timeline, there's no going back.
Linsey, you're up.
Okay, I will use my bonus action and choose side. I'm gonna choose to go the healer route. And I'll go ahead and kick it off. Well, I
You kick
can't
it.
do that because I just did it. So I get an action at least. So my action will be guiding bolt.
He's
I'm
bolting the
using one of
guide.
my guiding bolts.
He's guiding the bolt.
May it be guided. It was not.
It was not.
Pain.
Guiding bolt goes wide, slams into one of the display cases, cracks it.
Nope. Oh, sorry.
Screams
Uh,
at you.
in
Why are you
turn.
apologizing? We're trying to kill each other.
I mean, it was right.
It's Kira's turn.
Yes. She is gonna walk up right here and shield bash.
Shield bash.
Attack.
Okay, so DC 14 strength saving throw. The shield hits and does nothing because the Kiona, the Spectral Dreadlord, cannot be knocked prone, but the attacks still happen, so you still get to make multiple attacks.
Cool. There's 2.
That's good intel.
Okie
Good
dokie.
intel.
22 and 21 both hit. Abso-fucking-lutely. Now,
Woo!
Kira's Gladius is non-magical, so they only do 5 damage each because she is ethereal or incorporeal. But they still do hurt her. So, anything else for Kira's turn?
Nope, that should do it.
Fantabulous. Kiana the Dreadlord's turn. She lifts her staff up into the air and shouts, "Attend me."
Oh shit.
I shush her for shouting in the library.
And all about the room.
Oh, she broke her rule. That means she's fucked. Eternal suffering.
Okay, ad phase.
All about the room ads appear. Let's fucking do it, shall we? We are going to put one up here, and we are going to.
You okay? You want some? So, papilla?
What Sopapilla? What the fuck? What Sopapillas?
Throw some new people on here real quick. Oh, y'all lucked out on that one.
Maybe you lucked out.
No, y'all lucked out on that one.
Maybe you looked out.
Kiana the Dreadlord uses her action to summon her spectral attendants. She is then going to use her bonus action to point to this wraith, who will immediately float across the way and interpose itself in between her and Nymdaer.
Oh, fucking good one.
Is that the librarian Monica with a K was talking to?
It's not that librarian, no. But it is a
Okay.
librarian.
Let's say, can we expect that one to only target Monica
With a K.
with a K?
That's fine. Just don't talk to him. Oh, sorry. No, in
it's-
this time one, you can talk to him still.
It's time for Dolly. Presumably smash.
Dolly smash. I am raging though. I'm gonna rage.
She's
You
raging.
rage! Dolly rages! Fantastic.
Uh, just like I do in teams, I exit out of my card.
What?
I exit out of teams all the time, not knowing I did it. I exit out of my cards.
Well,
Okay.
Teams does suck, so that's understandable.
Didn't you say we could like throw around if we javelin? Is it javelin that I can do that, or is it the warhammer?
The javelin you can throw.
But the warhammer I can push.
I don't remember the weapon masters. I will have to look.
Oops. Well, I guess I did that. I did not mean
So-
to click on that.
You can
I mean,
walk
you
it back. If
Yeah,
that's
you
not
don't
what
have to,
wanna do.
like, if you just accidentally clicked something, you don't have to. It's not. This isn't chess. We're not committed immediately on moves.
Hold on. I'm looking to see which does what because I wrote it down.
Can't.
Weapon master. Here it is. Warhammer is push. Javelin is slow. Hand axe is vex.
Okay, well, I already rolled what I wanted to roll then, I guess. So.
In that case, that first attack is a miss, but you do have a second attack.
I'm gonna try again with my, but this time I 2.
Well, hold on. Wouldn't her first attack be an advantage? No.
No.
Never mind. This guy fucking. Never mind. Never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna do a two-handed warhammer to push the bitch.
Okie dokie. 20 will hit. Roll your damage. What is that warhammer? Is it a magical warhammer?
No.
Okay.
No.
So ghost creatures typically are resistant to mundane weapons, so non-magical weapons. So she will still get hit, but she'll only take half damage. Okay. So
What
she
is that,
takes
Victor?
7, but you push her. How far do you push her?
Same as mine. 10 feet.
10 feet. Roll me a d8.
Uh,
Or actually, not a d8. Hold up. I'm gonna rule this as incorporeal movement or corrupting phasing. Roll me a d10. D10 4. She can't move the 10 feet, so she just moves slightly into the ghost and gets pushed back, but she takes an additional 4 damage because of the displacement. Okay?
Pretty sick.
Okay.
All right. As soon as Dolly hits Kiona screeches as she enters her injured phase. And I need everyone in the room to roll me a DC 17 dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity. Okay. You have advantage on that, Super.
Wait, what
You
was
said dexterity, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Dix.
Including pets and companions.
Dix.
dexterity?
DC was what?
Good, very good.
17.
17.
Whoops.
Anyone who failed, which I believe is Nymdaer, Linsey, Guy, Sif,
I did fail. Yes.
are all restrained
Oh.
Okay.
until the end of her next turn.
What?
You're
What
not,
what was the failure?
17.
'cause you passed.
Yes.
So if Guy is restrained, but Artorias is not.
Which means Artorias can run around, but Guy still counts as restrained for, like, disadvantage on attacking.
Okay.
Linsey, Sif, Guy, and Nymdaer, looks like. Okay, cool. Fantastic. That is that. Dolly, that was your second attack. You used your bonus action. Did you want to move or anything, or are you good?
Hold on. Hold. The
Hold. Holding. Holding.
Oh, never mind. So she wasn't flanked?
No,
She-
I thought so too.
She wasn't flanked in that particular instance. No.
Okay, then I'm good.
If you had like moved down, she would.
Artorias and Guy. Gartorius.
Think about it for next time.
Okay. I am going to reach forward and flip a switch that drains a vial of giant potionness into Artorias. And he go big.
Jesus, are you making Artorias Bane? You're juicing him up?
Are you
That's fucked up.
okay? Okay. 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 Okay.
You have concerns, Jeremy. What are your
No,
concerns?
no, you do it. Do it up. Do it up. Absolutely, do it up.
Your concerns are the
room?
size of the room.
No, you do what you want to do. You're juicing your dog, right?
Are your concerns I'm going to get hit by everything?
My
Are
concern is that your
are
dog's
you
gonna get
juicing your
addicted to
dog? Yes or no?
Well, now that I think about it, I'm going to push everybody away from me. No, I'm not going to juice my dog.
If you want to juice your dog, juice your dog.
Kira's going to get squished under a table. It'll be a problem.
I will say this. If you juice your dog, your dog is going to get very big. Somebody is getting moved, but I will let you choose the direction that your dog grows in.
Oh.
Oh, so like I can move Dolly down.
Potentially. Well, it's not a guarantee that Dolly just gets moved down. Your dog is suddenly growing to large size.
It's true.
While Dolly
Alright,
is
fuck
in
it.
the midst of swinging her weapon at the Dreadlord.
I go back. We juice.
We juicing. All right.
And you're anchoring them to the top left.
What
Kyle?
what is your what's your growth direction? Downwards?
I want him to juice. Oh, I can't resize myself. I want him to juice to the bottom right.
All right, Dolly, please roll me a dexterity saving throw. DC is 10.
Bring it through my head.
You're fine.
Did y'all get that? Dolly, dexterity saving throw, DC 10.
No, I'm sorry.
You're
Okay.
good.
No, we didn't. Sorry, we were talking about getting violated.
Well, I
were.
mean, kind of happening right now.
DC
All
10
right,
did
absolutely,
zero.
yes. Artorias grows to a massive size, and as Artorias is growing to a massive size, Dolly is able to jump out of the way rather than just get knocked over by Artorias.
Excellent.
I didn't feel like I put a lot of emotion. It was more money motivated than emotional motivation when I did that interview. And I'm just feeling like people are gonna think I'm greedy.
Greedy.
I'm just gonna say like money motivated doesn't like make their story very good. So
Look,
they're gonna
you
end
didn't
it.
hawk Tui's, so I'm pretty sure you're not money motivated in that instance.
I wish
Yeah,
you would.
if you haven't,
Hawk.
if you haven't started a
Goddammit.
crypto scam, do you even care?
Yeah, if you
I
didn't
would
fleece
love for
your fans out of $50 million, then I don't think you're money motivated. So
I think
that
the
was
really funny
Guy's
part is that
action.
I don't think she understood that's what she was doing.
Well, look, in this day and
Mayhap,
age,
but-
if you have the power to start a cryptocurrency, but you do not have the knowledge to understand how that can screw the people that follow you, that's still your fault.
No, I mean I agree with you.
What I miss? I always miss the good stuff.
Artorias got real big, and then we started talking about cryptocurrency. It's a guy that was your action. I'm presuming Artorias is still doing something.
Artorias is then going to chomp Bigly.
Chomp Bigly. Bigly chomp.
People are gonna say
21 is gonna hit.
Oh, he big chomping.
He big chomping.
That's
Ooh. Ooh.
That's a 14 big chomp.
Ooh. She is not resistance to force.
Yeah, that's right.
Or
The
resistance
boys
to
coming in
force.
swaying.
That's a big chomp. All right. Anything else for your turn?
No. And then I gotta go take the pups out real quick. Sorry.
It is Wraith turn. Against Nymdaer, we are going to have an agonizing touch.
Okay, well, don't touch me. I do not give consent.
Does restrained give advantage? Restrained gives advantage, right?
I believe it does.
Yeah. So advantage, agonizing touch.
No consent.
19?
That actually, I think misses. Oh no, that meets it.
That
Alright,
meets
well,
it.
fucking-
Oh, because you're doing the two-handed right now, so you're a little lower than you were previously.
No, I've never had a shield. I don't do that shit.
Oh, did you? Oh, were you not? Oh, okay. Well,
Well, hold on,
agonizing
I have
touch.
Fucking battle master maneuvers.
Are you gonna maneuver something?
Well, am I allowed to take? Do you have reactions when you're restrained?
Yeah, you have reactions. Still have reactions.
You do.
Yeah, you're not like shocking grasp or anything. I believe.
No, you do. I'm looking at it.
Yeah, you do.
All right. Well, I fucking parry.
Okay, you parry. Do it up.
To reduce the damage by a number of your roll equal to the superior plus your strength. Okay. I have forgotten how to fucking play this game. Superiority dice plus 5.
7. All right, so you reduce the damage down to 7 psychic damage. I need a DC
Oh.
Wisdom, DC 14 Wisdom saving throw from you.
It's not 7. It's 4 plus 5.
Okay,
The 3 is the
so
global modifier. 9. I reduced
9.
it by
Okay, so you reduce it down to 9, so you still take 5, and since you took damage, I need a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. We done. That's 14.
14! You save, which means you are not dazed.
Oh, thank
And
God.
if you all recall from the encounter with the spirits of Brotus and Micus, when Lily got dazed, I believe it was Lily getting dazed, daze reduces your maximum hit point by 10.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And that was awful, and I think we had to use potions and stuff.
Yeah, it's cumulative. Yeah, it can yeah. So anyways, nice. Good job, Nymdaer.
did it.
That is the librarian's turn. It is the Shade's turn. Shade 1, Shade 2, Shade 3. They're just gonna close the distance. Linsey, 1 shade coming for you. It's gonna be I gotta click the toggle stuff. It's gonna be a life drain. 19.
That'll hit.
You lose 1 necrotic life.
Well, I don't have any necrotic life, so I lose.
You lose
none.
1 life to necrosis.
I lost 1 life to necrosis.
Life drain against Sif. That's 12. That's a miss. Life
move the
drain
camera as
against Kira. That's a 22. Kira loses 1.
Wait, we shouldn't lose life to life drain. We're dead.
Oh,
Bum, bum,
it's all in your mind, and now we know we're dead.
He's pulling your spirit out. You know what, Linsey? Do you have that thought?
Yes.
Roll me a wisdom saving throw, DC 12.
I got +8.
Not
on my
only
wisdom.
can you restore that point of life, you can
Yeah.
also have DM inspiration.
Oh hell yeah!
Wow, he
+1.
did it.
All right, it's Sif's turn. Mitch
I
isn't
already
here. I'm
have inspiration. And I don't know why. Oh well.
Oh well, use your inspiration. Sif
Yep.
is going to attack this shade. I clicked the multi-attack. That's not the right thing. Sif's gonna attack this shade. That's a 14. That hits. This shade screams into the void. Sif's gonna attack this other shade. That's still a hit. This shade screams into the void. Sif is gonna move up. Oh, no! Oh! I lied! Sif is restrained, but both of those attacks still hit, even with disadvantage. And that is Sif's turn, because Sif can't move. It's Monica's turn.
Okie dokie.
Are we legitimately, are you just Monica now? Is that just how it
Maybe.
is?
Maybe that might be how it is.
You just come back and you just like, yeah, call me Monica now, please.
just Monica.
Just Monica
She's
now.
been giving us fake names this entire time, and this is when she finally trusts us enough to give us a real name.
Oh, no. This is still a fake name. This is just maybe close or a name that
This
she
is
likes
the
more.
next fake name.
Yeah.
First it was Keith, then it was Lily. Now it's Monica with the K.
You
One
know,
day we'll learn.
We'll learn.
No, you won't. Actually,
I'm
Linsey,
gonna-
you will learn after you die and become an assistant to death, and then later on, Linsey or Keith, Lily, Monica dies, and then you'll be like, oh shit, now I know your true name.
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna attack these guys in the back.
Okay, do it up.
So on the first guy, oh my gosh, I can crit fail.
Ooh, please confirm that critical.
1d20, please be better. Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh,
I'm gonna say
Yikes.
ally or enemy. Which do you want?
Ally.
You want ally?
Yeah, because I'm worried about what the enemies can do.
Please roll the damage on that longbow attack.
Oh god.
That is a 12.
Nobody's raising their hand. There.
Odds, Linsey, evens, Sif. Please roll. D20.
Oh my god, how you gonna do it to Sif like that? It's messed up.
I know. Hopefully Sif will forgive me for all I've given.
Hopefully you'll
Sif.
just roll Linsey and you won't have to worry about it.
Wow, guys.
I'm standing next to you. I can heal you. Probably not for 12, but
Roll a D20 for me, Lily.
oh no. Okay.
Odds are Linsey,
Odd
evens
is
are
me.
Sif.
I see. Sorry.
You're good.
Even.
Sif
Chicago
takes,
betrayal.
Sif takes 7 damage as your
I'm
shot
sorry.
goes wide and hits them in the haunch. That is only your first attack. You still have a second attack?
Sorry, Sif.
That's messed up.
This guy
Hit him again.
Please, not a crit fail. Please.
26 will do it. 26 will absolutely do it.
Thank God.
Yay. 10 piercing damage. That is a magical weapon. It is going to do full damage. The shot streaks through the Spectre, hits into the display case, right? Breaking it. But the Spectre is like hit by the overall magical impact. And you are ricocheting or horde breaking, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Okay, do it up. 13 still hits. These things do not have very high AC. Roll that damage. 12 to the other one. Fan-tastic. Anything else for your turn?
No, I think that's it.
Awesome.
Sorry, Sif.
Awesome lemon blossom. It is back to Nymdaer, who is restrained by the magical shackles of Kiona the Dreadlord's voice, her spectral scream. What do you want to do, Nymdaer?
I'd like to break free of my restraints mentally.
It will take you an action to do so.
So be it.
I did state previously that the restraint effect ends at the end of her next turn.
I ignore it then. And
Okay.
I move right here. I attack normally.
You can't move if you're restrained.
I stay right here then, and I don't do that.
Okay. We've got all of the layers in lock now.
Whatever. 2 attacks at disadvantage is the same as 1 attack at normal.
Who are you attacking? Are you gonna ignore the people around you / in front of you and go for Kiona?
I don't want to be honest with you. No, they're like weaker, and I'm kind of fucked up. So, have either of these 2 guys taken damage?
Neither of them had taken damage.
All right then, I will assault the man in front of me with my flame tongue lance.
Flame Tongue Lance.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
That's a 13 disadvantage.
13 will hit the Wraith.
All right, we'll take 26 damage.
He takes 22 damage.
All right, well, I don't know. Roll the other 4 over to someone else.
Does it jump?
No.
No.
Yes.
Don't you yes and wink at me. Get the fuck out of here. The ghosts are resistant to the natural elements.
Okay.
You got a second attack?
Oh. I thought he only took 22 because he died. I poke him again.
No, the Wraith is not going to die in a single hit. No, absolutely not. That'll definitely hit, though. Another 14 damage to the Wraith. Still looking strong.
Is the Wraith also immune to being prone?
The Wraith is immune to being prone, yes.
Okay, then. Turnover.
Turnover. Ghosts have this habit of not caring if you try to knock them down.
Yeah, I thought I'd ask, you know.
Lindsay,
it's
you
always
are
a no until the end.
restrained.
Can't move.
Yeah, all that means is can't move and have disadvantage on attacks and have advantage on attacks against you.
Okay, well then I won't be doing attacks. I will. Let's see.
Heal Sith because I so brutally attacked
Yeah,
him.
alright, yeah, I can do that. Alright, so. Oh, wait, that means I have to use Healing Word and Healing Word. Oh, no, I don't have to do that. What is Sif's HP?
Sif is perfectly fine.
63 out of
Oh, is
70.
he fine? Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, if
This is
you
the first
want
time
to
Sif
heal
took any
someone,
damage.
if you want to heal someone, Kira and Nymdaer are the ones
So
that
here's
actually
the
have
problem.
damage.
I only have spell slots for level 3 and 4.
Oh no.
That's a massive heal.
Well,
Don't
so
use it yet.
Kira,
Okay, well, let's
Kira
wait.
is 54 out of 77, and Nymdaer is 64 out of 91.
Hey, don't tell him my exact number, all right? I'm
He
mildly
should be able to
injured.
see your exact number, but he's borked for some reason.
Yeah, whatever.
Look,
Roll
there are no
20
natural
hates it.
numbers in the thing.
Okay,
You see a few
this
cuts
is what I'm
and
going to do.
blood coming out of my ears. Blood.
Since Healing Word is a bonus action, I'm
Uh-huh,
going
uh-huh.
to, as for my action, voice crack, I'm going to boom, Guiding Bolt once again at the head librarian. So here, oh, that's
That is
gonna be a
that is an
disadvantage.
attack, or that is a
Yeah, it's an attack.
Okay, so you're gonna have disadvantage.
Am I still
No,
restrained?
I'm not
When
gonna
does the
do
restraint
that.
go off?
The end of her next turn.
Okay.
Okay, instead, I'm going to do something that doesn't attack,
Okay.
like Frostbite.
Okay.
So,
You can frostbite her.
that is not an attack. It's
Sure.
just a, or is it?
Everything's
No,
an
it
attack.
does not
Try
attack.
hard
I'm
enough.
going
It's
to need
not.
to take the hit off of that.
Yeah. The frostbite is a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, it's a Constitution saving throw. The DC is 16.
Constitution saving throw 22. Takes no
Save.
damage.
Okay, now for my bonus action,
Bonus action.
I will do Healing Word at Kira.
Okay.
And it has to be at level 3 because that's all I got.
Wait, didn't you take the healing? Aren't you in healing form?
Yep.
Don't you?
But-
Oh, you didn't cast a spell of first level or higher.
Well, the thing is, healing word is a bonus action. That 1d8 has to be a bonus action.
So you're
So-
choosing the bigger one of them, basically, is what you're doing.
What?
You broke him.
Hey, bro.
What?
You healing word for 11.
Yep.
I need Kira, as Kira is healed, the Wraith turns its head away from Nymdaer and sees the healing light radiate over Kira and is inhaling. I need Kira to roll a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
Yo!
Nailed it.
18. The Wraith does not suck some of the healing energy away from Kira. Kira
Whoa.
heals for the full 11.
Good. As
Alright.
it should be.
Anything else for your turn, Linsey?
Intern.
In turn, Spectres are going to move forward. We're going to get... I mean, they're going to go... Sorry, Nymdaer. They're going to go for the nearest fucking target. We get
Fine.
some decaying touches coming at the Nymdaer.
Don't
It's going to
touch
be
me.
at advantage for both of them. Decaying
don't
touch,
fucking do it.
21.
That does hit, yes.
That's going to be 8 necrotic damage. And I need a DC 12 con save.
Okay. Minus 8. And that's Constitution saving throw at normal. What's that? 24.
Okay, very good. You get another decaying touch. 18.
Yeah.
That misses, right?
Oh yeah, I have a 19. Oh yeah.
Do you have any hit?
Fucking-
Yeah.
Do you have any hit
Oh,
dice
God.
left?
Yeah. I have
You
2.
do?
Uh-huh.
Did you not fully heal during the long rest, or the
No,
short
I did as
rest?
much as- I don't know what I did not do. Didn't do.
Okay.
It was a month ago.
All right, I'm just, it was like 2 weeks ago. Get out of
It was
here.
7 months ago. It was
All
last
right.
February.
Anyway, it scared the shit out of me there for a second. I thought Nymdaer was about to instantly die. It's Kira's turn.
Wait,
Could have,
how much
could not
HP
have.
do you
Nobody
have?
knows.
I say instantly die because it would have killed anyone from full, depending on the circumstances.
What?
It's Kira's turn.
Yeah. Okay. She's gonna attack main chick.
Attacking main
One.
chick.
2.
26
Does
is
not
definitely
look
gonna hit. Absolutely. And 24 is gonna hit. Fuck yes. Both of them are gonna do a total of 12 damage. Is that going to? No, it does not. Okay, cool. Anything else for Kira's turn?
No, she's good.
It
She's
is
a beast.
Kiona the Dreadlord's turn. He
Uh-oh. It's also a beast.
is going to start actually doing some shit, because her first turn she just summoned things. Oh boy, that's a big fucking doggo.
That was a big doggo.
That is a big doggo.
Don't even think about it, Jeremy.
I was gonna say, he has a thing of her attacking the doggos.
He fucking hates my dog. It's messed up.
Look, it's you put a big doggo in the face of a thing, you expect it to not, and it fucking bites them for force damage. You expect them to
I don't
not
know
do
why you
anything
hate
about
my
that?
dog.
Okay.
I like how you create a character that has a dog, and then to the DM's like, don't kick my dog.
Look,
Despite the fact that you know you're going to be in combat.
he has been warned.
Kiona the Dreadlord, as a spectral Dreadlord, just starts shooting out tendrils of spectral energy to various individuals. Some of them may or may not be dogs. I need
Mhm.
Artorias and I need Dolly. I need both Artorias and Dolly to roll me DC 17 Constitution saving throws.
Fuck up, Jeremy.
Do I have a
If
You said
Constitution.
Constitution?
No, I think you only have a disadvantage.
excellent.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Dexterities.
Okay. Now we're only going to count those if those. Oh, I misread the ability. I apologize. It's fine. We'll keep rolling.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Guy,
Yeah.
what is the wording of your bullshit fucking mechanic of blocking any fucking attack that comes to Artorias?
Don't worry about it.
Mounted combatant. It costs him nothing. It's you may choose at any time to redirect any attack to yourself that was targeting your mount.
Okay.
How you gonna fuck me today, Jeremy?
Don't worry about it.
Previously, you've really only been able to use this by forcing an attack to target you instead. Now, because you're chugging growth potions, you can also use the advantage on melee attack rolls against smaller creatures.
Correct, yeah.
I feel it would be balanced, especially when you're restrained, that you at least need to do something to try to draw the attack to you.
I feel the balancing should have been not
Interesting.
giving
So
him-
I'm going to say I
Yeah,
need
we'll
you
go for
to
it.
roll me a dexterity saving throw. We're just going to make it a base DC 10, or else you can't fucking move. So you're not drawing the attack to you.
I squeeze my legs together, telling him when to dodge.
I believe it. I
Oh.
fucking believe it. Okay, so the attack goes to Guy instead of Artorias. Here is the energy siphon going at Guy.
Jeremy hates my dog.
25.
Jeremy
look,
hates my dog.
If
more
I
than
hated
anything
your
in the
dog, I'd just
world.
be like, no, I disagree. We're not doing that. 25 to hit Guy.
Yeah, I suppose that'll hit.
10 necrotic damage, and you failed your Constitution saving throw. As you are hit by the energy siphon, you see it hits you, courses through your body, and some of it shoots out of you and back into her. She is healed by 5.
Ah,
Like that.
And then I am going to... Dolly also already rolled her con save and failed. Here is the energy siphon at Dolly. That is a 13. That misses Dolly. And that is that. So Kiona the Dreadlord's turn is done? Question mark? Yes, it's done. It's done. All of the people that were restrained are no longer restrained. It's Dolly's turn.
Sorry. I'm gonna move right here. Ah, see what I did there?
Kiona is flanked.
You-
Smack
you're
My
good.
bitch up.
So, I don't want to knock her into Kira, so I'm not gonna throw thingies. But I am going to,
You don't have to. You don't.
Yeah, you don't have to proc the weapon mastery
you
thing
can.
if you hit with a weapon that has it. You just can if you want.
I don't want to. I was just saying I don't want to.
No, I'm saying you don't. You can still use your hammer if you want to. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can still smack her with the hammer without
You
pushing her.
don't have to push.
It's just a
It's
choice.
just
If you hit with the
Oh my
hammer, you
God.
can push.
yeah.
I know, I was saying I don't want to push. I didn't say I don't want to use my hammer.
Okay,
Oh,
I get you.
well,
We just verifying,
fine,
just making sure.
Yes. Hey. I'm gonna do my two-handed warhammer to just bludgeon this bitch.
Just bludgeon her.
No.
You have advantage. Roll again.
I do?
yes,
Yeah, you have
you're
advantage because
20.
Kira, you and Kira are flanking, and now she's got the flanking condition.
Probably hits.
Okay, so that will hit. Roll your damage and roll me a DC 17 Constitution saving throw. Ooh, goodness. 2, All right. So you do swing into her, and she responds by spewing a cloud of poison back out you, which you resist. Still your turn. You still have another attack.
God. Well, I guess I'll just do it again.
Do it up.
With advantage because I
That's right. 24.
That's absolutely gonna hit. All right. Dolly steps over, swings two big two-handed swings into Kiona, who spews poison back out at Dolly. Dolly resists. As Dolly connects with the second hit, Kiona screams and shouts, "It will not avail you!" And as she does, the entire, well, not the entire room, but all the enemies within the room shift. They don't move. They like shake. They do that like horror movie like shake scenario, disappear from where they are, and reappear in different locations. Ugh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. That was your two attacks, Dolly. Did you have anything else you wanted to do? It's still your turn. Bonus action or movement?
I'm gonna chill.
Okay. It's Gartorius. The lay of the battlefield has shifted. What do you want to do?
Okay. Am I still restrained?
You are no longer restrained.
Okay. Chick went back there. Okay. Cool. Cool. I guess I'm just gonna try and clear some of the way there. So I'll swing on this one here.
Swinging.
Bam.
That
17.
is a 17. That'll hit.
Damage.
It takes 12 damage. It is immune to necrotic, so it takes none of your necrotic, but it does take the full 12 of the rest of the damage. It is still in existence.
Sort of figure. I swing again.
That'll hit. It is no longer in existence. You shunt it from this realm.
Okay. I'm gonna take. Oh, I don't want to bring Cure with me. I'm going to accept the attack of opportunity from that one.
Spectre sends a decaying touch your way. 13 will miss.
Not shit. All right, and
Not
then
shit.
we're gonna skip skedoodle around the edge of the room to get over here.
Sure. Sure. Absolutely. Big Artorius is just stepping over Dolly and the desk and Nymdaer. Just.
Excuse me, pardon me.
I actually
I'm
imagine he
through.
like goes to this southeast corner and just like bounds over Dolly and Nymdaer to the southwest corner and then moves up.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Branding Smite.
Oh,
All right, sounds like a plan.
I didn't know you had. Have you used that before?
Like once.
Like once. Artorius.
Artorias isn't doing shit because I used my bonus action to cast that.
Sounds like a plan. It's Librarian time. Librarian is in Defend the Mistress mode. He's going to attack Artorius, which means he's going to attack Guy. Normal attack, Agonizing Touch. 14, big miss. It's Shade turn. Shade is going to attack Kira. Life Drain. I think that's a big miss. Not performing well. It's Sip time.
Sif is going to chomp upon the specter in front of them.
Chomp, chomp.
I tell Rigby that
Double chomp.
dye bags aren't a thing anymore.
I think
That'll hit.
14 hit? I assume not.
14 hits. They have very low AC.
Oh, cool.
That is going to be... Wait. Okay. Sif's attacks are not magical. So... the Spectre takes 6 damage and 6 damage. Spectre is still up. Anything else for Sif's turn?
No, that is all Sif's got in the tank.
Monica! It's Shusty time. Presumably, I
Alright.
don't know. I don't know what you're gonna do.
These guys within 5 of each other? I think
Yes,
they
they
are.
are
Well,
within
I'll
5
attack
of
this
each other.
guy.
Okay. "26 absolutely hits. 5 piercing damage does not destroy the Spectre, but you can.
Seriously.
Is very
Ricochet.
close. Ricochet.
Ricochet to that guy.
I will say, do you want to Horde Breaker to that guy? Because Ricochet bounces 10 feet, Horde Breaker only bounces 5.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And you can only Ricochet once per turn.
Fancy. Okay.
That's the
I'll
bonus of
Horde Breaker.
Ricochet over Horde Breaker, basically.
Yep, I'll Horde Breaker.
Okay. 21! That'll hit. This guy wails as he dies and goes into the ether.
Okay. And then is this guy technically 10?
Yeah, they're in 10 feet of each other. All of them are within 10 feet of each other.
Okay, so I'm gonna re-attack that guy.
Mm-hmm. 20 will hit!
Okay.
I don't think you can roll too low of damage. This thing screams into the ether.
Okay,
and
then
ricochet into
ricochet
the
to this
wraith.
guy. Yep.
Uh, 16 will hit. 8 damage into the wraith. Fantastic. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that should do it.
All right, we are back to Nymdaer. Nymdaer, the board is getting clear. There's only the Wraith and Kiona the Dreadlord left. What would you like to do?
I would like to move over here and flank with the dog.
Do it the fuck up.
And I would like to poke him with my flaming lance at advantage.
Flaming Lance at advantage.
Ooh,
Okay.
it does
That's
that damage.
gonna hit.
I will re-roll the 8.
Tell me what
Is it
your
different
total
than-
damage is without fire.
Well, just hold on then. I will use the 8. Without fire, 16 plus 18.
What?
34.
Oh, you rolled twice. Gotcha. 34 without fire.
That's without fire.
34 without fire. What's your total fire damage?
11.
11. It is not dead.
Okay, well, action surge.
Surprising.
Are you action surging?
Yes.
All right, dude.
All those dice.
All right. I do not think you can roll low enough. It is now dead.
Nice. 5, 10, 15. I don't get advantage because she's in a corner, right?
She is intentionally in a corner.
This is bullshit. I don't get that hit.
17 does not hit Kiona's 18 AC.
Okay, well, hold on. Did I take a skill?
Oh,
Okay,
you have a maneuver? You gonna maneuver?
I activate precision attack. And can I miss? Isn't her? It's
No,
18?
you can't miss. As long as you get a 1, you cannot miss.
Okay, I don't miss anymore. Take
All
your
right,
damage.
fantastic. Doesn't it add does it only add to the hit, or does it add to
Only
damage?
only to the roll.
Only to the roll. Okay, total damage is 13.
21. 21.
Well, we don't care about fire damage as much.
Okay, well then it's 13.
All right, Kiona gets stabbed as Nymdaer focuses. Precise thrusts.
Precise. Nymdaer 2021.
Fantabulous.
2024.
Cool.
Nymdaer 4000.
Nymdaer's done with his turn, I presume.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I'm done.
It's Linsey's
I
turn.
don't have to get out of the way, but I'll.
I quickly go over my repertoire and realize there's probably not much I'm going to do that's going to get through and hit her. I recall my Battle Master's Compendium and consume a superiority die, and then tell Nymdaer to attack again.
Okay, I feel inspired
be
to attack
going for,
again.
like,
Does
another
this
20
take my
Never stop, never stopping.
And what is that? The Commander's Strike.
All right, I strike as a commander for a 10.
Damn.
10 misses. Nice try though.
I tried to be commanded, but you know I'm.
That
I'm the
is
top,
end of
so-
turn.
Does
No, it is
does
what it
Commander
is.
Strike not add like a superiority dice to the attack,
The attack roll? Let's see.
or is it damage roll?
I don't think it did, but when you do
I
so,
think it
choose a
does.
friendly creature who can see or hear you and expend the superiority. That creature makes an immediate use its reaction to make one weapon attack. Add the superiority die. Oh, to the damage roll. To the attack's damage roll. So
Okay, so
it's
not to the
the
hit.
attack's
Not
attack
to the hit.
roll.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
That's it.
It's
that's-
Kira. Kira's turn.
Kira runs over here and is
Kira's
attacking.
going in. Attacking. 20 will hit. Absolutely. Has Kira's missed fucking once? I don't think Kira's missed once this fucking...
But I don't think it's been a crit. So.
That's, well, you know. Fair enough.
I'd take that.
All right, 2 hits into Kiona. Unfortunately, Kira does not have a magic weapon, so it's not doing full damage, but it is still damaging. That is Kira's turn. It's Kiona, the Dreadlord's turn. Kiona is just gonna start spewing things out. We're gonna roll some 1d3s. 1 is Guy, 2 is Nymdaer, 3 is Kira. That is a Nymdaer and a Kira. So,
No,
Energy
I'm here,
Siphon
that's me.
at Nymdaer first. That is a
Right.
big miss.
That-
Please
no,
do
it
not
does not.
confirm.
Please confirm your critical.
Please do not confirm this critical. Okay, we're good.
That's confirmed. That is the biggest confirm I've ever seen.
That's super not confirmed. Kira, 18. That does hit Kira, unless anyone can do anything about it.
Can I? Hold on. I'm not.
Can you bork? Can you bork other people?
Hold on. Because I bork the person making the attack. Where's it? Let's see, within 5 feet of it. Yeah.
You bork.
Get borked.
That's a miss. It works. Get
Yeah,
fucked, Kiona.
ultimate
Hell
bork.
yeah. Oh boy. Very nice. All right, it's Dolly's turn. Dolly, they have Kiona pinned in a corner, which does make it difficult for you to reach her, but you've got ranged options. What would you like to do?
Never doubt the bork.
Never doubt the
How
board.
do I always keep exiting out of my card?
I surely do not know.
Okay. I have 40. Does that not get me over there?
You can't get in here. There ain't no room.
Actually,
I can't stand
hold
on
up.
the desk.
You could squeeze into the corner. Let me see. So it takes double movement. Yeah, because it takes double movement, it would take you 30, 40 to get to where Guy is, so you couldn't squeeze all the way through.
Or why does it take double movement? He's big. She just
I
walked
can't
under.
go
It-
here.
It shows me in a different position on your screen than I am.
Oh, does it?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
that's
that's where
like
Nymdaer
right
is
here.
right now for some
Yeah,
reason.
Nymdaer is right here for me. No,
Oh.
now you move.
Oh, okay. Now we're in place.
Okay. Well.
She's like, whale. Whale.
Whale.
I can
Two
move here though, right?
Yeah, you can go right there. Absolutely.
Can't reach her, but yeah.
Yeah, she's
My
just out of
little
melee
javelin
range
can
from
be
you.
closer.
You can throw, yeah, you can
Yeah,
throw.
you can just huck shit at her. Absolutely. 100%.
My javelin's gonna conveniently make it between this tiny little space between Nymdaer and Kira.
Absolutely.
One of them.
Easy peasy. Just don't roll a critical fail. You got this.
So since
5%
I'm not flanking her,
chance.
it's normal, right?
None of us are getting flanking right.
Oh,
I agree.
Oh,
Doesn't fucking
shit.
matter.
All right. Roll that damage. That you wanna. Oof. Oof. Oof.
Damage.
Okay. That is
javelin.
some damage. Okay. You hurl a javelin at her. It streaks through her, pins into the wall. The damage from it causes her to wail. And I need everyone in the room. No.
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 No. Not what I thought it
No.
was. I thought it was a different thing. Oh, fuck.
No.
Not as good as I thought it was. All right. She wails. As she does, a streak of energy shoots out from her. Guy 1, Nymdaer 2, Kira 3. Streaks out at Guy.
Racist.
This is a
Machinist.
mechanical man.
Yeah, it's because I'm not a real boy. That's messed up.
19 to hit Guy does not hit
Yeah.
his 20 AC.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks actually. It's funny. Kiona is designed as because you know a lot of players will be like rush the boss down rather than rush the ads down, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Kiona is designed kind of to be anti that, because if you get her low, she gives all of her allies an extra attack.
Ah.
Oh, interesting.
But she doesn't have any fucking allies anymore because y'all actually cleared the ads first. Which is maybe a first. So, Kiana misses her Desperation Vitality Drain attack. And that's it. Dolly, you still have a second attack.
Okay. That little javelin little thing, too. I'm gonna do that again.
You can do it again.
Think I'm gonna get lucky a second time?
I hope
Think
you
I'm gonna get
crit.
lucky.
I hope you crit so bad. 19 isn't a crit, but is still a hit. Please roll your damage. That is gonna be some more damage. But she is still standing. Dolly, that is the end of your turn. It's Guy's turn. Gartorius, what are you doing?
Let's go. I'm gonna swing.
He's gonna swing.
It's swing done.
It's swang. That's a hit.
Yeah.
9 damage.
No.
She does not care about that necrotic.
Take the branding smite.
We branded.
Okay, branding smite. What do we do with the branding smite? Oh my god, did you finally do it? Did you finally do it? Is that radiant damage against the
Oh
ghost?
yeah, oh yeah, it is.
Is
Oh,
that
yeah, it
radiant
is.
damage against the ghost? I know, Jay. I know I know you tried
wish
to
that
hit with
number
the
had rolled
guiding
a little
bolt, but
higher.
you missed. The branding smite damage is doubled against the ghost. It does 14 radiant damage as Kiona the Dreadlord is vulnerable to radiant damage, and she had 13 HP left.
Wow.
She
Oh, really?
is killed by the branding smite.
I smite the shit out of her.
You branding smite the shit out of her. And honestly, honestly, y'all breezed through that fight. That was
Yeah.
nothing.
The Dreadlord.
Easy peasy.
It was not so
But
bad.
in actual, oh, what the fuck just happened there? How did I fucking twist him? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Like Twisted Sith. In actuality, none of that happens because you all came to a very peaceful, amicable negotiation with Kiona the Dreadlord. You walked out, got the bodies of Brada and Micus, and teleported out of the shifting library, and everything was perfectly a-okay. You ended up back at the VAEA. Your instant teleportation did exactly what it was supposed to do. It got you all out of the shifting library. You deliver the crate of tomes and scrolls, research on the Codex Mortis and the other codices to Avayaneth and Hawk. Hawk praises you. Avayaneth is like, yeah, good job, right? Avayaneth immediately takes the crate of information to a team of researchers. Research begins. Hawk talks to you a little bit, and you are unleashed to wait for more information from the leaders of the VAEA to plot and plan your next move. And in the meantime, you level. Everyone levels. Congratulations. And you are all rewarded. So, real quick, we get to go to that magical time where everyone gets treasure.
Love treasure.
Treasure.
Ooh, I
The
like
best
getting
part of D&D.
treasure.
As members, actual members of the VAEA, as
Oh, now he gives the
actual
good shit?
members of the VAEA, Hawk calls you in a day after you're back, discussing with you how things are going, how Avayaneth and her team of researchers are digging into the information, and hopefully they'll have something very soon to operate off of. And in the meantime, you all should take a moment, take a breather, feel good about yourselves, etc., etc. But in the meantime, he would like to show his appreciation by giving you some handcrafted, hand-picked items. Specifically for each of you, prior to the whole divvying up of loot that we normally do.
Oh, wow.
So,
A nice bonus.
Made us some
for
shit.
Linsey, Hawk has not missed, or it's not gone unnoticed, the sudden shift in your nature and the way you operate. He delivers unto you some mithril half-plate of dodging. And
Can't be
of course,
crit and dodge.
I will give you all the synopsis on the morrow of what exactly items do, right? But the shorthand is that it is mithril half plate that allows you to evade attacks. To Lily / Monica ? Right?
Who knows? Who knows?
He delivers unto you a little bit of boom with
Getting the boom.
a quiver of the elements, which
Sounds dope.
allows you once per turn to add some elemental power to one of your shots, basically allowing you to change one of your shot damage types into fire, cold, lightning, thunder, or acid. It also allows you to do an elemental barrage, which is an AoE attack that you just get to like bombard the battlefield. But I'll send you that later.
Okay.
But that's a good question. Can we trip on it?
Can you trip on it? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. To Dolly. Hawk grants a Maul of Spectral Charging, which
Don't know what that
is
does.
a magical maul that allows you to select a line and basically like project a spectral version of yourself through that line to just charge all the enemies through that line.
Damn.
Again, I'll give actual like copy pastas of what all of these things fully do
Okay.
tomorrow.
My favorite Ash of War from.
But
Elden
is it
Ring.
magical?
It is magical, absolutely. It is
Okay,
magical,
alright,
100%.
so-
Both the weapon is magical and the functional skill is magical. 2. Nymdaer.
2024.
Hawk grants a Moonlight Halberd,
Ooh, Moonlight.
which, if you play Dark Souls, basically gives you the crescent slash of the Moonlight Greatsword.
Nice.
So you basically get to shoot like a moonlight beam at targets.
I like that.
Um,
I don't know if I have enough
and
intelligence.
to Gartorius. Fuck, why do I do this to myself?
I don't
Oh
know.
boy.
Hawk grants the Saddle of the Knight, which allows the
Oh no.
rider to never be dismounted while they are conscious, and attack rolls against the mount have disadvantage, and the rider gains the Charger feat.
Brother.
Oh.
That's
a
not. I
saddle
don't
I
even
have.
think that's a me item. I think that's a real item, if I remember correctly. I might be wrong. Anyways, you all are, as members of the VAEA, for your service to the actual VAEA, granted handcraft or hand-picked items for your specialties. But, of course, there's all the loot and various goods and things like that that you come across in your adventure, or the copious amounts of side quests, of which you completed all of them.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
God.
And you gain access to these. So it is a reduced size because
makes
each of you got a handcrafted item instead of 15 normal items for you to pick 3 of. There's only 10 items for you to pick 2 of. So, but we will do
Rechargeable potion.
we will do our normal scenario. I am going to
Fuck.
I am going to select the turn order, and I need
Bro.
everyone to select their tokens
If
and roll
anybody else takes
initiative.
that, I'm gonna be mad.
I'm taking it.
I mean,
what is
Dolly, Big Dolly is pretty cool too. In fairness,
I like Giant Dolly.
Giant
She
Dolly
looks
is
like
pretty
Big
fucking
Dolly.
fun, right? You can always bargain later.
Dead lad.
That's
Oh,
always an
God.
option. Bargaining later is an option.
If I
So-
get the rechargeable potion of growth, will you trade it for the other Burrow hand?
If you take the returnable potion of growth, I will never give you the hand. How about that?
Oh, shots
Fair enough.
fired! The other bro hand.
What else
You
is
didn't
there?
even use the bro hand this time.
No, I didn't. But you want the hand
No,
more than I want the
neither,
potion. so-
neither of you used the bro hands this time.
Because they were 1 ghost and 2 resistant to fire.
I mean, okay, touche.
Yeah,
Touche.
I'll say mine is 3d6 necrotic damage.
Oh,
so
okay, that's
Yeah,
fair.
mine's
That's
necrotic
fair.
and fire.
Touche. So, brief recap for the missions, the quest log that you had for the shifting library. You had the side quest 1 was search and rescue. was to find the 2 VAEA members. You are receiving your reward, the improved WMD. You also, for your efforts in receiving or in retrieving not only their bodies, but freeing their souls, the party is given, and this is aside from the 10 items here, the party as a whole are given 2 scrolls of Raise Dead.
Oh,
Neat.
okay.
Okay?
Cool.
So whoever wants to notate that, if someone wants to keep track of like a party log or something like that, the party now owns 2 Raise Dead scrolls. Okay? But y'all did complete Search and Rescue. The second side quest was Uncursing the Uncursable. You did achieve that in finding the research necessary to continue Cars the Giant's, or start Cars the Giant's reversion of his curse. And for that, you get the rechargeable potion of growth, which is in the item selection. And then side quest 3, it's a secret, was Sif freeing and then consuming his Hellhound brethren, which has resulted in Sif's upgrade. So, I will look at the thing. We got Nymdaer, Guy, Monica, and Linsey. We need Dolly on the turn order.
Oh, that is not the correct order. I rolled a nat 1.
Rolled a... Yeah, but it's
it
a
doesn't
3.
say that in the law.
Yeah, it's a nat
Oh,
1, but
Monica-
you have an initiative
Monica's a
of 2.
12.
Oh.
Monica's a 12, and she's before me.
Oh, yeah, we're not... I haven't clicked to send yet. I'm waiting for Dolly.
Oh, well, you were naming it off. So
I was waiting for Dolly. Between Linsey and Guy, who has the higher dex?
I'll just give it to Mitch.
You'll just give it?
I have
I
a
can see
2
that.
modifier.
My dex. That is a 1 modifier.
All right.
There
Nymdaer,
you go.
first choice. What are you picking?
What's the improved WMD? What does WMD even stand for?
You don't know.
Great. I'll take the improved weapon of mass distraction, please.
The improved WMD is...
Weapon master.
I
I'll
will
be
give
invading
DM
Iraq.
inspiration to anyone who can guess.
It's an urn full of oil.
What Monica do?
What Monica do?
That's
I
the
feel like
only-
I should give
only
inspiration
reason
for that
the
regardless.
US to invade anywhere.
The improved WMD is an improved Wand of Magic Detection. This wand has
Damn it!
3 charges. While holding it, you can expend 1 charge as an action to cast the Detect Magic spell from it. The wand regains 1d3 expended charges daily at dawn. Alternatively, as an improved Wand of Magic Detection, you can use 3 charges to cast Detect Magic, and when done in this manner, the Detect Magic lasts for 4 hours and does not require concentration.
Alright, well that's
Damn.
kind of lit, actually. That's
Did you say that's kind of lame?
No,
I
he
said
said
lit.
lit.
Said
Lit.
lit.
Oh, lit. It's like, whoa, we have differing opinions.
Different opinions, right? Monica, you're up next.
Does anyone feel passionately about the first one? The iron sensor hanging from
Monica
the
thing
skull?
is tripping me.
I do not care.
If you want it, go for it.
Yeah,
Alright,
it don't
I
matter
will-
what we think, anyways.
Yeah, I want
Remember
screaming blue faces because
Trading
want some
is
incense
always
for a ring.
encouraged if you get something that you don't like or if someone wants something.
Okay, I
That
want the iron.
is-
A weapon of mass destruction.
That is actually an item that exists
That's cool.
in the actual game.
Really? There's
You're not
sensors?
Not just not D&D, but in Where Evil Lives.
Oh, okay.
This is the soul lamp. This
Oh my gosh, I'm Thresh!
This lantern has 5 charges. As an action, you can speak the lantern's command word and expend 1 charge to summon a specter from within the lantern. The specter appears in an unoccupied space. They speak and know any language you know. They obey your commands, and they act immediately after you. The specter is destroyed after 1 hour, or if it drops to 0 hit points. The lamp can only have one specter summoned at a time. It regains 1 charge when a creature who isn't a construct or undead dies within 20 feet of it, allowing the lamp to draw their soul into it. While at 5 charges, you may use an action to shatter the lantern, destroying the item and freeing the trapped souls inside. 5 specters appear around the shattered remnants of the lantern. They are hostile to all living creatures
Oh
and
no.
no longer under the control of the soul lamp, making this a dangerous proposition.
Yo,
Oh, lordy.
drop that in on an unsuspected group of people. Yo.
Oh, it's too bad. I was hoping it would be the librarian guy.
Oh, just the librarian
You just
forever.
now own him? Damn.
You can have him, but you're not allowed to talk to him.
Wow.
Oh yeah. Sorry,
That's
we are back to
true.
the alternative
Truly,
timeline. I'm not
true.
allowed to talk to
True.
him anymore.
Damn, she wants to talk to him so badly that she
All
was
right.
willing to kill the Dreadlord just to talk more.
I
It's-
just,
Slave him.
It's
want to know his name. He doesn't know his name.
it's Dolly's turn. Dolly, what do you want?
I want. I think I made them out of cut plus America.
I was gonna say, come on, you got all the liquids. You got to go for the noxious black liquid.
Oh, I was actually gonna go.
For
I
the
mean, you
pocket
could
sand?
always be a big dolly.
Sigil.
I was gonna go for
Yeah,
the
that's
pocket
probably right.
sand.
You were gonna go for pocket,
Pocket
sand?
I got
Pocket
the
sand.
dust.
Fair enough.
It's you
A
want
leather
to
pouch filled with sand.
the leather pouch filled with sand is actually indeed a magical pouch of pocket sand. As an action, you can reach into the pouch and fling a fistful of sand from it. When you do, you cast the Wall of Sand spell without requiring concentration. Once used, the pouch cannot be used again after a long rest, or until after a long rest.
Yo, these like ignore concentration things are awesome.
Well, it's no fun if you get a magic
Pocket
item,
sand,
but
you
you
think
normally
that's
use
where
a whole
he's
bunch of
making that up?
concentration shit. What?
It's a pocket sand's a thing. Did you not know that?
Pocket
Yeah,
sand's
it's a
a
King of the
thing?
Hill meme.
Did you just say pocket sand without knowing pocket sand was a thing? That's great.
Well, I called it pocket sand. I don't think she knew that was the King of the Hill.
That
thing.
is great. I love
sand.
that. Pocket sand. Over to Dolly. Dolly can now cast Wall of Sand once per day.
What the
It
fuck
is.
a wall of sand. I've never heard of that in my entire life.
It's. You know what? Let's
Is
let's
that
have
the
some
one where
fun
you
with
can
this.
like get segments and like encompass things?
Wall
Vampires.
of
You
sand.
Conjure a wall of swirling sand on the ground at a point you see. You can make the wall up to 30 feet long, 10 feet
Yeah.
high, and 10 feet thick. It vanishes when the spell ends. It blocks line of sight, but not movement. A creature is blind within the wall and must spend 3 feet of movement for every 1 foot there. Triple.
Ripple.
You basically
difficult
make
terrain.
a big ass wall of sand, like like you think a wall of sand would be.
Double rough terrain.
Yeah, double rough terrain. Guy, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with. I feel like I gotta get the rechargeable potion of growth. It made it all the way here. I feel like I have to. So
If you
it's
don't
meant to
at this
be.
point, I do feel like you don't deserve to have it.
yeah,
No,
I will take the
rechargeable-
rechargeable potion of growth.
Rechargeable potion of growth, as one might think, is a permanent potion of growth that you can drink once every 24 hours.
Hell,
That's it. That's it in a nutshell. It's a potion of
All
growth
right.
that works exactly like a normal potion of growth does, but it refills itself automatically once per day.
I intend to have that fashioned onto Artorius's neck. So that he
It's,
can-
With the
it's like
hose.
the
Just-
fucking God, what's Beethoven? The
The
fuck-
Saint
or
Bernard.
all like
Saint
have like a
Bernard's,
big
yeah.
one on his
The
back,
Saint
so
Bernard
it looks
keg.
like Warwick.
Yeah, that would be good too.
Put a
Lindsay,
mask
it's your
on him
turn.
And like Bane, I'm telling you,
You
the
know I want
dog
that
needs to be
wizard
Bane.
staff.
You want that wizard staff?
I want that wizard staff.
This is a staff,
I figured it wasn't multiple.
a staff of the Dreadlord. While
Oh,
wielding
What
the
the fuck
staff,
is that?
you gain the following properties. You have +1 to attack and damage rolls made with the staff, including spell attacks. While wielding the staff, you have a +1 to the DC of your spells. While
Okay,
wielding
that
the
went to the
staff,
right
you
person.
have Undead Fortitude. If damage reduces you to 0 HP, you must make a Constitution saving throw, with the DC being 5 plus the damage taken, unless the damage is radiant or from a critical hit. On a successful save, you drop to 1 HP instead. You also gain Spiritual Sacrifice. When you fail a saving throw, you can lose 15 HP and choose to succeed instead. You may only do this once per long rest. You also gain the Energy Siphon attack. When dealing, it takes an action. When dealing damage with this, incorrect. It doesn't take an action. When dealing damage with an attack or spell, you may channel the energy of the staff, changing the damage type to necrotic. If you do, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failure, they cannot regain HP until the start of your next turn, and you gain temporary HP equal to half of the damage dealt.
Okay.
If it's
Okay,
AoE,
that's all.
if it's AoE, it's reduced, basically.
Oh, I reacted to your
Damn.
Is not an insubstantial staff.
That's a good one. That's a keeper.
Is an item. Is an item.
It is indeed an item.
Everyone, select their tokens and roll initiative.
Round 2.
We got 2 items and some gold.
I know what I want.
I need one from Guy. Oh, my bad.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Won't speed this time.
Guy at the top. What do you want, my man?
All right. Looking through it. I'm gonna get them golden sigils of faith.
You gain a rechargeable flask of holy oil. As a bonus action, you may coat a weapon in this holy oil. The next time you deal damage to a creature, you add 2d8 radiant damage. The flask holds 3 applications of the holy oil and fully recharges 24 hours after the last charge has been used.
Oh shit! What happens
So now you
if
can
I put
branding
holy
smite
oil on my 9 lives sword, which does necrotic?
You deal necrotic and radiant.
Oh, sick!
Wow.
The
I am the
yin-yang attack.
duality of man.
He is the duality of man. Next up is Lindsay.
Just give me the money.
Become death.
Lindsay takes some money.
Take the money.
Next up is Monica.
I also take the money.
Monica takes the money. We got some non-gamblers in here.
Wait, how the fuck is it Monica? Wait, no, wait.
Yeah.
What?
It
I
went
rolled
Guy,
11.
Lindsay, Monica. Or, sorry. No, you're right. Sorry. Well,
sorry.
okay, look.
Fuck up.
Monica took money. It didn't matter. You still have money and black liquid left.
Well, it didn't matter. No, I mean, I want money anyway.
What the fuck? Get out of my life. What are you doing?
No one wants to drink the sludge, Jeremy.
Dolly,
Well, we're
there's only
coming to
one
Dolly,
item
who
left
is
to you.
The canonical sludge drinker.
The canonical sludge drinker. Dolly,
You know what I want?
Would you like to
The
know
Travis Scott
what
video.
the bronze-banded crystal flask filled with noxious
With a
black liquid
noxious
is?
black liquid.
It is a
Noxious.
rechargeable potion of necrotic resistance. When you drink this potion, you gain resistance to necrotic damage for 1 hour, and the potion refills every 24 hours.
You're
It's
already
not bad.
resistant to the product, I think.
Not with D&D 2024, I don't think, right? I thought it was just
I don't know.
elemental
I don't
stuff.
know. I'll have to go look because I don't remember. Everything changed too damn much.
Everything changed a lot. As always, of course, people can change, trade items away, blah 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 blah, that whole jazz. You can also sell items. There's that whole shebang. Anyways, that is the end of Where Evil Lives, the Shifting Library. We will leave on this note. Several weeks after your return from the Shifting Library, after you have all spent some downtime, you've leveled, you've received some items, you've perhaps trained in various new techniques, blah, 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 you are called into Hawk's office to speak with him and Ivaneth. Ivaneth, for one of the first times you have ever seen, seems excited rather than her normal neutral stance. Hawk, this time, is the more measured individual. Tells you. So things are going well with the research. Got a lot of different hints, a lot of different items, a lot of different things that are pointing us in different directions that we need to corroborate. But one that we were already a little suspicious of, but we've definitely got some confirmation on, is not the Codex Mortis. But
Which
it is
codex is it?
It is another codex.
I knew it.
It is the Codex Cronus.
Oh, the
And it's
time
not
yet.
necessarily where the Codex Cronus is, but it's more specific
Right.
information on who might know
say it.
where it is.
Oh, who? Okay, really? You pulled a-
When is it?
Yeah.
So just so you know, I can't talk to the head librarian again. So
Don't worry, you won't have to go back to the Shifting Library. This time it might be a little more. He looks over at Ivaneth and he says, I don't want to say dangerous, maybe more dangerous, but more unpredictable.
Oh yeah, this time.
Yes, Nymdaer, this time. I see the joke you're making. I get it. This time,
I'm marking off.
pointedly looks at Nymdaer. It's another known entity, another contact. A Lady Emir. Out of Cloudfang Keep. I'm hopeful that you'll be able to negotiate with her, but she's a bit of a wild card. Even if you negotiate with her, she'll probably want you to do something absurd. And I need to give you a warning. Because she's a Medusa.
She got one.
Whoa.
And that is where we will end our session. The next time we play will be as the players prepare to venture Where Evil Lives in Cloudfang. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.